Welcome back to Shed Movies, home of recaps. Today we're diving into a speculative recap and breakdown imagining what Silo Season 3 Episode 1 looks like following the shocking conclusion of Season 2. A hero returns. But something is terribly wrong. After surviving the devastating events that shook the foundations of Silo 18, Juliette Nichols finally makes her long-awaited return. Her arrival should be a triumphant homecoming. To the people of the Silo, she isn't just another survivor. She has become a living legend. She represents hope, resilience, and the possibility that the lies surrounding their underground world can finally be exposed. Crowds gather to welcome her back as if she were the leader of a new beginning. Faces once filled with fear are now filled with optimism. For the first time in a long while, the people believe that change may actually be possible. But something immediately feels wrong. Instead of celebrating with the confidence and determination we've come to expect from Juliette, she awakens in a haze of confusion. Familiar faces suddenly seem unfamiliar. Conversations feel incomplete. The memories of everything that happened outside the silo are fragmented and scattered, almost as though someone has deliberately erased parts of her past. As she struggles to piece together the missing moments, viewers quickly realize that this isn't simply a story about recovering from trauma. Something far more sinister may be happening beneath the surface. Rather than opening the season with explosive action sequences or massive confrontations, the episode embraces a slower, more unsettling approach. Every interaction feels loaded with hidden meaning. Every smile seems forced. Every answer raises even more questions than it resolves. The premiere plays less like a traditional science fiction adventure and more like a psychological thriller built around manipulation, memory, and the frightening possibility that reality itself can be rewritten. Only on Shed Movies. Key moments that steal the episode 1. Juliette's disturbing awakening. The emotional centerpiece of the episode arrives the moment Juliette regains consciousness. Instead of relief, she is overwhelmed by uncertainty. She struggles to remember major events surrounding her journey beyond the silo. Important conversations have vanished from her mind, while memories arrive only as scattered flashes that disappear as quickly as they come. Every attempt to recall the truth seems to trigger another wave of confusion. Adding to the mystery is Camille Sims. She rarely leaves Juliette's side, presenting herself as a compassionate caretaker who wants nothing more than to help her recover. Yet there is something unsettling about her constant presence. Her concern feels rehearsed rather than genuine, and every time Juliette begins asking difficult questions, Camille somehow finds a way to redirect the conversation. Small visual flashes interrupt Juliette's thoughts. Brief glimpses of fire, unfamiliar landscapes, distorted voices, and moments that seem to contradict everything she's being told. These fragmented memories suggest that someone may be carefully constructing a false version of reality around her. The audience is left wondering whether Juliette's condition is the result of trauma, advanced technology, or a deliberate attempt to control what she remembers. 2. Bernard's absence changes everything. One of the biggest surprises comes from the revelation that Bernard Holland is gone. For so long, Bernard represented the authority that held the silo together, whether people trusted him or feared him. His influence reached every level of society, and even his enemies understood how much power he truly possessed. With Bernard removed from the equation, the entire political landscape shifts overnight. Leadership suddenly becomes uncertain. Old alliances begin to crumble, while ambitious figures quietly position themselves to seize control. The stability that once existed inside the silo starts to disappear, creating the perfect environment for deception and conflict. His absence becomes one of the episode's most powerful themes. Sometimes the most dangerous threat isn't an oppressive leader. It's the chaos that follows when no one is left in charge. 3. Sims and Camille step into the shadows. As the episode progresses, Robert Sims and Camille slowly emerge as two of its most intriguing figures. Unlike traditional villains who rely on violence or intimidation, they operate with remarkable patience. Their greatest weapon is control. They carefully monitor Juliette's movements, limit who she can speak to, and subtly influence every piece of information she receives. Instead of openly imprisoning her, they surround her with comfort, kindness, and carefully chosen words that gradually shape her perception of reality. This quiet manipulation proves far more unsettling than any physical threat. Their calm demeanor suggests that every move has already been planned long before Juliette returned home. The audience is left questioning whether they are protecting the silo, or protecting dangerous secrets that could destroy it. 4. The shocking journey back to the before times. Perhaps the episode's biggest surprise is its willingness to step outside the familiar underground world. For the first time, significant attention is given to life before the silos ever existed. These scenes introduce Congressman Daniel Keene and investigative journalist Helen Drew, two individuals who slowly begin uncovering disturbing information surrounding a secret government project that appears connected to humanity's future. As pieces of the conspiracy begin falling into place, another storyline follows Charlotte Keene during a mysterious military operation. What begins as a routine assignment quickly spirals into catastrophe after an encounter with an unidentified substance unlike anything previously seen. Without revealing every detail, the sequence raises disturbing questions about whether the disaster that forced humanity underground was truly accidental, or something much more deliberate. These flashbacks don't simply expand the world of Silo. They fundamentally change how viewers interpret everything that has happened inside the underground civilization. 5. The final message. Just when the episode appears ready to conclude, it delivers one final mystery. While eating a seemingly ordinary meal, Juliette discovers a tiny handwritten note hidden inside her food. The message is brief but chilling. It warns her that she is being deceived. It promises that someone knows the truth, and it instructs her to meet secretly if she wants answers. The episode ends before revealing who sent the note, leaving viewers with one of the most suspenseful cliffhangers imaginable. Hidden details many viewers might miss. One of the episode's most repeated lines is the haunting question, "Who are you?" On the surface, it appears to reference Juliette's memory loss. But when the same question begins appearing in both Juliette's storyline and the Before Times timeline involving Charlotte, it starts to feel deliberate. The parallel strongly hints that both women may be victims of the same mysterious process. Whether it's advanced technology, experimental drugs, psychological conditioning, or something even more sinister, the episode subtly suggests that the two timelines are connected by more than coincidence. Another fascinating detail is the way people treat Juliette. Although everyone praises her survival and celebrates her return, very few people answer her questions honestly. Conversations end abruptly. Subjects change unexpectedly. Certain names are avoided altogether. Rather than welcoming her back as an individual, the silo appears more interested in using Juliette as a symbol of hope while carefully controlling the information she receives. Camille's behavior deserves particular attention. Every act of kindness feels calculated. Every comforting smile seems designed to lower Juliette's guard. Instead of helping her recover, Camille may actually be preventing her from remembering the truth. The Before Times storyline also deserves closer examination. Instead of functioning as simple backstory, these scenes appear to be laying the foundation for the season's central mystery. Why were the silos built? Who decided humanity belonged underground? And what really happened to the world above? What could happen in Episode 2? If this speculative premiere is any indication, Episode 2 could dramatically raise the stakes. Juliette is likely to begin investigating the mysterious note, placing her on a dangerous path toward uncovering hidden truths that powerful figures desperately want to keep buried. Her memories may continue returning in fragmented flashes, revealing crucial moments involving Bernard, the outside world, and perhaps even the existence of additional silos. Meanwhile, Robert Sims and Camille's influence will likely expand as they work harder than ever to maintain control. If their secrets are exposed, the fragile balance holding Silo 18 together could collapse entirely. The Before Times storyline may also deepen, with Daniel Keene and Helen Drew uncovering new evidence explaining the origins of the Silo project and the catastrophic events that changed humanity forever. Above all, one question is poised to drive the entire season forward. Can Juliette Nichols trust her own memories, or has someone rewritten her reality? If the answer is the latter, then every truth we've believed about the world of Silo may be nothing more than another carefully constructed lie. If you enjoyed this detailed breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Shed Movies for more recaps, theories, hidden details, and deep dives into your favorite movies and TV series.